Okay, we are group one, and our group is the member. The first one is Mr. Pirapon and Mr. Pisit. Third one is Mr. Krisada, and the last one is me, Mr. Puwadon. And group one presentation is for the eco software on how to work with the Aqueduct online software. About the Aqueduct tools, this one is to identify and evaluate water risk around the world. Aqueduct tools is the online software map tools for water risk monitoring, such as floods, droughts, and stress, using the open source peer-reviewed data. Aqueduct is supported by the companies, governments, and foundations for water resource management, and it's been for over 8 years. And you can see the timeline. It starts from 2011 and now still 2019. And when we look back to the tools, there are 4 of the Aqueduct tools on the website, and currently it consists of the 2 active ones. So you see this, two of these is with the colors, is the Aqueduct country ranking and Aqueduct water risk atlas, and the lower 2 is Aqueduct food and Aqueduct floods. These 2 are coming soon, and and the meaning is that they are under the development and not available right now. And what we are going to present is the first one is the Aqueduct country ranking. This one is for understand and to compare the national and subnational water risk. And the second one is the Aqueduct water risk atlas. This one shows the bigger picture for the map and to analyze the current and future water risk across the locations.
Okay, this website is wri.org website. So WRI is a World Resource Institute, and you can click water. After that, and also you can click Aqueduct project. About Aqueduct Frontierland, we can click launch to. After that, the page shows the map with different color that refer to the indicator. And we can click select water risk indicator to choose baseline water state, drought risk, or riverine flood risk. And for more detail, you can click question mark. This is a detailed water risk indicator. After that, okay, let's start to Aqueduct country rank. For the example, you can search like Thailand country. When you search, you can see province in Thailand, and this shows score is total score. And you can download ranking file on your computer. And after that, you can select the layer to view, such as light, satellite, terrain, or hydrography. Okay.
Okay, now to view and study deeper in details on how to apply this online software by the situation. So I will assume the situation that if I am a lemonade beverage industry business owner and interested in investing a lemon tree farm in Thailand for making my own raw materials site. So I like to choose one province that not too far from Bangkok, which has a safe area for by tree indicators that my friend told you before. Okay, for the baseline water stress and safe for the drought risk and safe for the riverine flood risk. All of these three indicators. So and especially for the agricultural purposes, for this one is the green one, right? So firstly, I will type the country Thailand. Okay, you don't have to type all the letters, just THA and then the Thailand will pop up. Okay, now Thailand country appears on the map. Okay, and you can see the different colors with the different indicator, the level. Okay, so here is the sub-national rankings. When it showed up, it will always beginning with the highest score. So this demonstrates that the higher the score will give the higher the risk. So the high score is not good for me, right? So now I'm trying to zoom in. So the provinces that I like to choose to making my lemon tree plantation is gonna be the baseline for the low and the medium. So maybe from the dark yellow to the light yellow one on the map. So now I'm considering the provinces. The first one is Ratchaburi with the medium yellow, and Phetchaburi is the yellow, and Rayong is the yellow, and Chantaburi is the light yellow. So this 1, 2, 3, 4, and provinces is my choice. So secondly, I will take a look at the second indicator here uh, for the drought risk. So you can see the map will is changed to be the different colors for the ranking of the subnational for uh, the drought risk. So it means that for the water shortage, so for growing lemon trees, I think I like to choose the one the provinces that okay for me. So for Ratchaburi here is still okay because the color is still yellow, and Phetchaburi is still okay. But you see Rayong is not okay now for me because it's red, so it's risky to be shortage of the water resource for me to grow the trees. So the Chantaburi is still okay for me. Okay, so now I cut Rayong out of my choice. Okay, and the last one I choose the riverine flood risk. So this risk can damage my plantation also. So as you can be, you know, so now is currently show that Ratchaburi and Phetchaburi is not good for the flood because but in the coastal area by the river Ratchaburi and Phetchaburi is they are quite red and uh, Phetchaburi is very extremely high for the dark reds and it's only Chantaburi is still yellow. So for Aqueduct online software, this one is help me to design where can I grow my lemon tree. So I may choose Chantaburi. But however, if the location is not nearby the river or the coastline, I can choose Ratchaburi, Phetchaburi, and also Chantaburi to be the location for my plantation. And finally, we have found that this Aqueduct online software is it has one disadvantages that if you like to type for the sub regional ranking you cannot type it and another one is that some uh, provinces okay like Thailand and you can see it down here okay for the baseline of the water stress if you look down here some provinces they don't have they, the data provided in the program yet okay and it's the end of the Aqueduct country ranking part.
Okay, others Aqueduct choose this Aqueduct water risks at last. This is the map and analyze currents and futures water risks across locations. You can click on launch too. So this page will appear. You can also see the continentals of the world is the world map with the different color. Like the yellow one is the low, and the strong one, the brown, the red is extremely high. On the left hand side, you can see the baseline. You can choose like to show the temporal resolutions annual or monthly. You can choose the indicator that you want to know, like the overall of water risk, this one, and you can see the detail more about the overall water risk. If you want to know the overall of water risk, like you can click on the countries that you want, like India, and you can see overall extremely high 4 to 5 in India. And other informations like you can click on physical leaks quantity like water stress. You will see they will change the color again, or maybe you can see around on the left hand side like water depletions, interannual variabilities, seasonal variabilities. Others is untreated connected wastewater, coastal eutrophication potential, and the last one is regulatory and reputational risks, like you have no drinking waters, uh, like in Mongolia is extremely high, less than 20% for no drinking water. Also, you can change the indicators and weighting like this. You can see the 69% is the water quality risk, 12% is water quality risk, 18% is regulation.
regulatory and reputational. You can see like from agricultures. This is show about the agricultures, and you can select the data that you want to know. Also, you can change from annual to the monthly, and you can select this. Wait a moment. You can select a month that you want to know.
In my part, I will start presenting the future perspective. As you can see at the screen, we can set the timeline as the 2030 to the 3040. You can select which the year that we would like to know about the scenario for the water leaks. And the scenario that can categorize in the three parts as the pessimistic, business as usual, optimistic. Pessimistic is in the worst case that is low GDP and like low economic development, high carbon dioxide emission. And business usual is represent the stable economic and steadily raising of the carbon dioxide emission, and optimistic in the good case is stable the economic development and stable in the carbon dioxide emission. And unit measurement is there is categorized into two part is absolute value or change from the baseline. And the indicator we can pick out the four categories as the water state and the seasonal variability, water supply and water demand. And on the right hand side it shows the like a map all around the world that I would like to focus on our country as a Thailand. So I will set the time frame at the 2030 and scenario in the worst case at the pessimistic, and the unit of measurement I will select the absolute value and indicator I would like to know about the water state in Thailand. And as you can see at the right hand side, Thailand is quite low, like low level of the water state severity. And for the seasonal variability, as you know, Thailand is placed at the typical area. Seasonable is quite changing a lot. That's why we have a high level of the seasonal variability. And the water supply for Thailand is not. Sorry, it's quite slow. Okay. The water supply in Thailand is not much have a problem, and water demand, and also Thailand is have not a big problem. This is how to we use this software to. If you would like to know more about the detail in the water leaks analysis, in the detail of the indicator in more detail, you might be more understanding about what does mean in the water state, seasonal variability, water supply, and water demand. You can click at the question and will show the definition and the scenario also. Okay, this one I would like to finish our presentation. Thank you so much for your watching. Bye bye.